Paco's call type of warm up, and I was like, does that mean I got to choose music to do? Here we are. Everyone's gonna hit me by the end of the night for sure to do. As long as I'm happy with us. But we got in, done 10 5s. You've seen the positional work we done. All kind of awkward-ish positions, but which means you have to be very, very switched on throughout the whole session. But it's nice getting into them awkward places and having to work out, because you're basically starting in the worst position. Do you know what I mean? So getting comfortable there is very important. And it was very fun, you know. I just got such a good push there tonight between going with Pat and then doing like maybe 4 back-to-back with Tiernan. And Tiernan's an absolute beast. Like you see how strong he is. He's just powering out everything. So I need to do them rounds smart. Do you know what I mean? But I felt absolutely on the money tonight. Like on the money with the subs, with the positions, with the cardio. Yeah, that's why I had good fun. Like everyone's just coming together. Everyone's coming together at the right time. We are almost there. And I'm just excited. The excitement's starting to kick in. You know, because, you know, oftentimes when you're just deep in camp, you're just training, recover, training, diet, what's the next session, making the next session better, what's the next session, what's next week's training, it's just always here. But like the last couple of days, I've been just thinking about the magnitude of this all and how life-changing this is going to be for me. And I'm kind of reminding myself, like, enjoy this experience now, even though I'm obviously stressed out and you're in a camp and all that crack. I need to remember to enjoy it, because when we go off next week to Saudi, I mean, that's what I've dreamed about as a kid, you know, to be able to live my dream. Just in general, to be getting paid to do what you love. In general, never mind this high performance stuff. Like I saw and I read in my journal this morning, it's like I'm actually making a proper good living out of what I love now, out of being myself. And that's, you forget to be grateful for that at times, you know, because you're so deep in the trenches. But that's where I'm at now. I'm trying to just be really, really grateful this last push of camp, really, really present. And yeah, just continue that into next week and into fight week.
We've got a big week. Next week we're launching Uncrowned, Ariel Helwani's new venture. So what everybody was saying in Vegas when we were there was like, it's like the Avengers of MMA media. And we're all together now under one roof trying to do something special, hopefully, you know. Paul will be my first big feature on the site. That'll come out the week he's fighting. I'm obviously going to be on Ariel's show from now on. What was the MMA Hour is now the Ariel Helwani show. Ariel from day one has said, when he started 2009 doing his show, he said he's always going to be on the side of the fighters, and that's very much all of our positions really in the sport. Paul has been waiting for this opportunity for so long. I heard so many people when this was announced. Too much too soon, a lot of people said to me. But if you know Paul's story and you know the impasse he's had in his career, whether it be through the handbrakes early on, after one of the most stunning debuts in Irish MMA history as a pro, and then there was the situation with Cage Warriors again. He couldn't fight, he couldn't go to the UFC because he was injured. We had the whole contract situation. He's been waiting his whole life for a moment like this. Delighted to see him on such a massive, massive card. I think this is the biggest PFL card of all time. I actually organised with PFL. He wasn't going to be on the card, and I was like, listen, we start that week. When you get Paul Hughes on, so we can talk about an Irish lad. But Paul's a guy I've been covering for so long. He's one of those...
Just because I'm starting.
Yeah. he started threatening me behind the camera. You didn't see it. Look at this, he's eating fucking carbohydrates. He's a disgrace. PFL, you're throwing your money away with this guy. You made a massive mistake. He's as fat as a fool.
I have to get rid of that bongs today. You claim I'll add extra costs.
Looking for show.
You keep cutting the cards down.
For show.
The media here, I don't like pasta.
I look like a fat cunt from everybody.
Why is Leeds in better shape than Paul?
Unfortunately, can't afford all the carbohydrates this week. For 1 week only.
Sacrifice.
Only half. That's still a pretty good feat there. Shout out Ribbons.
I truly feel unstoppable at this point. Like the things that I have had to come through in my career, as we talked about, like the early handbrakes, 4 handbrakes in the space of 12 months, thought my career was over. You know, I had to build myself and I had to find something to get me out of that, to get me to where I am today. And the person that I have become today is because of this adversity. So I feel like when I was 20, 21, 22, I felt like I had conquered more adversity than most fighters do in their entire career. Like I genuinely felt like that. I felt bulletproof, and I've carried from then, 20, 21, 22. That mindset has now just got even better. More obstacles, more callous in the mind. And then you have the big fight, and then you have a big step up, and then you have your cage wars, and then you're going. I've seen so much. So at this point, I genuinely feel unbreakable. That's why you look at me and you see this calm confidence. Like,
come on, big news! Come on, big news!
There's layers to my games that people haven't seen, and I think it all comes together here on Saturday night. And I know that I'm going to knock him out within 2 rounds, 100%. I have my predictions. We've shot a YouTube video before the fight, exactly what I think is going to happen, and this is what I foresee, and I'm going to have him out of there within 2 rounds, 100%. Give me the opportunity to prove myself, to beat the guy who's been the king of the promotion, to usher in a new era into the PFL. I want this promotion to build me as their biggest star. I want to take this to a whole new level. And that's what I have the opportunity to do Saturday night.
Claim from the claimer. FCTE, what happened? Paul Hughes, pads. Know what I mean? I've still about 4 more brain cells in Reese, so that's when I really start to worry.
How many of them do you do a day?
How
many of them do you do a day?
Do you 2 to 3? Yeah. Well, it's after my own training, like, of course, didn't it?
Fucking hell. After your own training? You're putting us all the same, Shannon. It's great.
Hey, there's padmen, and you gotta get in there and you gotta do it with the boys. Know what I mean?
Getting in the trenches with you, do you know what I mean? So I feel that support. I feel like I have an army behind me, coaches who are coming in there with me, you know, Pat and Shando and Adam. They really are in this with me, like, you know, and I feel that. And it's a good feeling, you know, it's a good feeling to know you have an army behind you. And people who really care about you. You know, it's alright having a fighter, training a fighter and all that professionally, but we're mates, we're all very good friends. And they care for me, so that's very important. And next week I'm going to make them all proud. Final session here anyway. Usually on a Sunday what we would do are like mad fighter circuit. Today I'm actually just going to move around and do some light rounds and just have fun, because I've done a lot of my red zone work this week. So I mean, I hit the red zone probably 3 times this week, like emptying the tank, like just that peaking kind of training. So today I'm just going to come in, get a good warm up, have fun with the rounds, just work with a few of the boys, just 50%, just have fun, bit up and down. I look forward to getting a bit of heat as well, because it's cold as balls here in Belfast at the minute. It's like 5 degrees there this morning, so it's getting chilly. So a couple of weeks in the desert will do me really. Had a lot of fun today. Got about, I think, 8 rounds in. Light sparring, just had fun. It was great. It was a nice move around. Everything just clicking, you know, feels good. The next thing that gets me in the zone, like towards a fight, is face-offs. Can't wait to face off. That's all I need. Like, I love fighting. I love the whole process. Even the weight cuts, everything. There's something about it. Is like the weight cut is like the march to war. It's like you're preparing for this event, and I enjoy the whole process. I enjoy the travel, especially with Pat and Shando. I mean, they're just some crack. But the weigh-ins, I just love seeing the person that you are battling for everything the following night, and nothing just gets me in the zone more. So literally living my dream that I have been working so hard for as a young kid coming up. I started this 12 years ago, you know, and ever since I started, after about a month I realised this is what I want to do.
and I have dedicated every inch of my being to this game. Every single decision I've made in my life has been with this orientation in mind of becoming the best in the world in this sport. If any people think it's too much too soon, they have no idea what I've went through to be here. In fact, this is exactly the right time for me to just make that jump onto the biggest stage in the world. Nothing else matters apart from that to me. Like, it will happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've literally engraved that so much. I've believed that and seen that and visualized that so much that I know it's going to happen, but it's just having the patience now to wait. Final thoughts of this camp. Divine timing.